Hey, Shalom. Coming at you real quick with a lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakagwadash. And of course, I want to say Shalom to Yaakman Akwat out there, pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Of course, a little short one. And, I was here on Threads, and there's a lot of information. I'm not going to mention what it is, all right, but you can see the this post by Dystopic Synthwave. Israel confirmed its first you-know-what case. Buckle up. And this is a different you-know-what. All right. This is the Fanta, all right, virus. Okay. But just put a H in front of that instead of an F. So, could be something, could be nothing. There's a lot of people that are freaking out about it right now. This person down here said it's a PSYOP. Do your due diligence. It's listed as an effect of the thing they said is safe and effective. And that's another thing. People are also talking about this. Now, I haven't looked into much of that, so that's something you can do. If you want to do your due diligence. Again, this was just, kind of an impromptu little lesson. But, I have seen this, and I've seen it on another post that apparently in the Capri Sun that the Fanta, all right, is listed as a potential side effect. So again, I'm not going to comment too much on that. Like I said, you got to be extra careful with these things. But what else? People are posting a lot about Bill Gates. This one said humans will be useless and will decide if we still need you. And then what else? Here it is. Let's see. Yeah, there's Jake Kids. But this one right here says the next. You see it? The Fanta just got released all of a sudden. Globalist institutions are already making their move. We aren't falling for that again. Now, I guess this is a Twitter post. But, and it was posted in 2022. And I guess they said that in 2023, the you-know-what, all right, ended, and then in 2026 that the Fanta, all right, was going to start. So, again, could be something, could be nothing. This lady right here says, does anybody else feel like the cruise ship story is fake? And I guess that's where the whole, I'll just say breakout happened. All right, just got to choose your words very carefully. I guess now they're saying, the Fantas took out 3 people. Now, this person said the Fanta dies at 132 degrees, so we could all just put the weather machine on that temperature for 1 minute. We would all be really musty, but it would just be 1 minute, and then boom, it would be over, right? And, these people already know that they have access to weather-changing technologies. Now, this person said, that would kill us. We start dying at 109, and that's just not true, all right? And I live in Vegas, all right? It's been 116, and I was outside, and we didn't die. It's hot. It's very hot. Now, you can die if you don't take if you're not hydrated and, you're dressed in a jacket or something, you can die, but you're not going to die if you're outside at that heat. You just got to be careful. This person said, I used to bike in 130-degree sauna for upwards of 30 minutes. We would be absolutely fine. It's true. You'd be fine. This person said this same thing was said about the you-know-what. By the way, with the sun and the heat in summer. Summer came around and then things got worse. I feel like I'm living in Groundhog's Day, living the same bullshit. Now, this person said there is no emic. There won't be an emic. The, what kills the host before it can spread. And that's the thing, is that people are saying that, but that's kind of how those things spread, is that the first cases are very, 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 very deadly, okay? And then they soon adapt, all right, to accommodate a host because, they are a living creature as well. Not a creature. I mean, in a sense they are. But, and their goal is to survive as well. And if their host dies, they die. Okay, so that's why after time, basic virology is that after, a while, they become less deadly, all right? But less deadly and more transmissible, all right? At first, they start less transmissible, more deadly, And like as you see right now, if you looked into this stuff, it's less transmissible. It's usually just spread through rat feces, but then very very high death rate. All right, very high death rate, high incubation period. But then it's gonna switch over. All right, after time it'll be highly transmissible. Some people will die, and but not be instant death, kind of. What else do we got? Let's get. I just saved a few here, but let's go and get. Let's just go. So what I wanted to do was go to the trending, and what we got into the trending is this is just all the posts that people were talking about. This lady was, this DX Nayeli or whatever. She was saying she thinks it's all just basically a psyop to cover that 8 cruise ships, including Disney. 28 crew members were involved with, sexual abuse materials dealing, involved with, little ones. All right. And no, 8 different and 28 crew members. No, that ain't nothing to them. What else? Donald Trump has made his first comment saying we should be fine. This one, I'm on my way to sink that ship because I'm not staying in the house for 2 years again. That's what people are saying. It's gonna be bad, and a lot of the thing is they lost a lot of their control. There will be people that stayed in the house, but even the first one, there was people that didn't stay in the house. People are just gonna rebel, and they don't want to go through that again. But what else do we got? A lot of people are freaking out right now. Okay, a lot of people are freaking out. You see it. Yeah, look, every 6 years. Well, except, just about every 6 years. SARS 1, I shouldn't even said that. 2002, SF, 2008, Ebola, 2014. You see it, 2020, and then the Fanta in 2026. Notice a pattern? And yeah, they got to keep you on your toes at the end of the day. But, you can go and look in those things if you want at the end of the day. But, where were we? You know what? Wrong thing. But what I wanted to get was just 2 scriptures, and then we're going to close out. Just a little quick one. Like I said, I just wanted to bring this attention. Could be something, could be nothing. But, we're aware of the things that they do, right? 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, lest Satan should get advantage of us if we were not for we are not ignorant of his devices. A little tired, so I still wanted to get this out, though. But it's like 6 a.m. right now. But yeah, we're not ignorant of the things that Esau does. And, they roll these. That guy, he noticed a pattern. Right, every few years they roll something out. And, it's been a little bit since they rolled something out. And so, they got to roll something out. And this is just something that they decided to choose. And again, it could be some, it could be nothing. It could just end up dissolving into nothing. Or it could end up being another emek, right? So, and we know with Matthew 24, okay, which was when Yahushua was talking to his disciples about things to come. Verse 7 says what? It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And we're having that. Are we not having that currently? Right, there's a bunch of commotion and war. It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So, all these things we know are going to happen, okay, and on various scales. Okay, we had a mini version, all right, then we get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger versions, all right, but we know, even back then, the apostles were talking about it. There's more emeks to come, okay, and again, we got to choose my words carefully, especially if this turns out to be something bigger, because then they're really going to be silencing anybody talk about it. But, yeah, the apostles, the brothers, those that are teaching, we all called it at the time, that there's going to be stuff in the future. That wasn't that, the cure-all, the end and done with it. No, there's going to be more, and they're going to be worse, all right, than the V to the I to the D, okay? And right now, this looks like it has a higher fatality rate. But again, it could just dissolve into nothing, or overnight, you don't hear about it. It could be, this is also another perfect time, going back into we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, another perfect time to keep your eyes on what's going on, because this can be a distraction as well. Okay, check the news, see what else is really going on, because they might just be reporting on that, keeping people in that fearmonger mind, when really there's some other shit going on. So, I know when I see the news, I'll have to check extra hard to see what's really going on in other countries, or, Iran, the war, different things, because this very well could be a distraction as well. It could be something, could be nothing, could just be a distraction. It could be another event getting ready to take place. Who knows? All right, but at the end of the day, we know these things are prophesied, and we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what type of person he is. We know he puts these things out to cause chaos. That's what one of their modus operandis is: order ob chaos, order through chaos. So, and they gotta instill chaos into the world to get their control. And again, they want you to take some stuff, and you know what that stuff is. And they also want to make you take that RFID, all right, that mark of the beast. So, anyway, keep your eyes out, keep watch, because who knows what these devils are going to go. They could go left, they could go right with it, all right? And right not means righteous, but left or right. They could spin it off to be nothing at all, or they could spin it into being something big. So you just have to wait and see. But that's where it close out, just a little short one. So Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, it was not necessarily just edifying, but, something to bring it to your attention, to keep your eyes on, right? So keep your eyes on it, watch it. Could be some, could be none. So that's what we're going to close out with. Just a little short one. Again, all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem HaKadosh. Shalom, brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. Almost out of here. Till next one, Lord willing. Shalom.